Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
What lies inside all of us is more than data, it's life. What's flowing through America's veins is its diversity. And it's those very differences that will lead to answers for generations to come.
Hello, everyone. This is Jarvis Escott with What's Happening Birmingham. Today, I've got the honor and pleasure, Trey Chaney and Coach L of the Magic City Showcase Combine. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on today.
No problem, no problem.
Appreciate you for having me.
Great. Well, I want to bring guys on today to talk about this is the third annual Magic City Showcase, and it's returning on June the 3rd. So, fellas, tell me about this great event that you all do for the youth. It's coming up.
This is our third year. Me and Coach L got with Clint of District 1 City Council 3 years ago, and he wanted to put together a high school combine similar to the NFL combine, where we have the 40-yard dash, the high jump, bench press, 5-10, 5 shuttle run. We even added some other things like long ball toss, relays, and some other things that we have. And this is our third year. Our first year, I think Coach L can tell you more about it. They signed over 100 scholarships this last year. I think we signed something like 70 to about 80, Coach L. And then this year we have some big name guys coming in from not just the high schools that are elite players, but even guys that have been in our camp the last couple of years that have gone on to play college ball, and even some that's actually entering into, the NFL and some other areas in their professional career. So we're super excited this year to be able to do this again. Coach L probably got way more information about some of the athletes that are returning, but I'm more informed on the events, hosting the events, calculating the events, putting all the data in from all the events and uploading it to the website so guys can actually see what they did at the actual event. And then college coaches, scouts all over America can look on this website that we have, and it's accredited where they can actually look on there and it's legit and see what kind of athletes that we have in this combine.
Okay.
So from pretty much what Trey said, piggyback off that, like you said, from a logistics standpoint, it is similar to an NFL combine, but it's also similar to a collegiate combine. So a lot of times athletes are not able to travel to different states and different cities due to financial resources, or even due to just being able to get there, so to speak. So being able to put this right here in Birmingham, right here in our own backyard, is big for our kids. It'll give them information to help boost their recruiting, to help jumpstart their recruiting. Like Trey said, we've had plenty of athletes come through here that have signed over like 191 scholarships in the past 2 years. And going into year 3, I think the biggest thing that people need to understand about this camp is it gives you an opportunity to get exposure. A lot of kids say that they're slept on. A lot of kids feel like that they don't have the necessary stage to pretty much be on to be recruited. And this is the biggest stage in the South for you to be able to stand on outside of an event with like a Rivals or someone like that. We have Rivals 247. We have On 3. We have college coaches that will be there. We have college coaching contacts that we do all have that will put these kids in position to be recruited. I say one kid in particular, Jeremiah Beeman, was just committed on Sunday. This kid started at this camp, didn't have any offers, anything of that nature. Now he's turned into a 4-star who's about to get boosted up to a 5-star recruit. We've also had 2 other recruits that are now currently 5 stars that are actually products of this camp.
Oh, that is great. I mean, and I was just about to ask you that about, any students, got offers from some of the major, some names we know. And one thing I want to mention, this is practically free.
Yeah, it's definitely free. Not only that, Coach L also has connections where they bring in organizations that talk about the NCAA, how they get into school. So it's not just about you playing sports, but the academic is big as well. They'll come in and they'll talk about how they get their scores, ACT, SAT, all those things, how to take tests, how to get accredited so you can even get into college. Because a lot of athletes think, oh, okay, I signed a scholarship, that's all. That's not how it just goes. You know, me and Coach L both play collegiate ball, so we understand that once you get into school, the academics is big as well, and you have to pass certain situations and certain organizations to be able to play sports. So it's not just, okay, I get a scholarship and go play ball. You got to know the necessary steps to get into school so you can play ball, because there's a lot of things that athletes have to do. And then I'm pretty sure Coach L can piggyback on this as well, on all of the things that these athletes have to go through in order to be able to play sports once they get to the collegiate level.
Yeah, okay. There's a lot that goes into it.
So what are some frequently asked questions? Like if somebody wants to sign up, of course, they go to the website, MagicCityShowcase.com. What are some things they need to bring to the combine?
Yeah, we actually have a enhanced upgrade due to one of our partners that's helping us throughout the city. Tevin, shout out to Tevin. Tevin has created an app. So now it's not only accessible through an online website, but they can actually download the app to be able to register as well. It's the Magic City Showcase app. Some of the frequently asked questions, like you said, is what attire to wear, what to bring with them. The same thing that you would take to, say, a summer camp. You would need cleats. Probably, we will provide hydration. So cleats, athletic attire, something lightweight, something that you could wear where you can be out in the sun, something to keep your body cool while you're performing different exercises and different things of that nature.
Okay. So I also see that one great thing you all did last year was that you presented a check to support Huffman High School football program.
Yeah, so Huffman High School is one of the schools that are in Councilman Woods' district. They're one of the schools that actually send a lot of athletes out to actually, participate within the camp. This year, we're going to add a little twist to it. I'm going to get with them on it, but I think it's going to be a prize giveaway to the high school that brings the most athletes. So we're going to do a giveaway for that as well.
That's really good. So, like I said, this is my first time ever, hearing about this. Well, not hearing about this, but to my, like you all done this is third annual. I just think this is so neat because, like you said, a lot of players, whether it's on them or not, you giving them a chance to get that last minute visibility by potential schools that they normally probably didn't get while they was in high school.
Yeah, so it's last minute visibility for guys who are older, but it's first time visibility for guys who are younger. And what I've noticed throughout the 3 years of this camp, what's been able to be beneficial for these kids is, like I said, a Jeremiah Beeman and Naeem Alford. These guys were at this camp when they were in ninth grade. So like you said, a lot of people may not know the impact of the camp, but being involved in it definitely has its benefits. A lot of these athletes, like I said, are here from the city that play at city schools that are top ranked kids in the country. We're not talking top 1,000. We're talking kids that are ranked in the top 5 of their position. So it's definitely beneficial for them to be able to come at a young age, because I feel like if you can get those numbers early, these are things that we can enhance through training, through other combines and things of that nature to be able to enhance your recruiting and your exposure.
And also, I would say too, develop. Like you bring them in and you can, develop and maybe some help work with them. And you like you said, over the years, instead of just coming, which you can still work on people that's, seniors, but it would help if you get them while they're younger.
Most definitely.
It definitely works out with younger kids. I know Coach L, he has a lot of kids that go to his gym, and he starts them out way early. So even if you're not the best player at that position, even if you're not the top ranked person at that position, you get in there your freshman year, your sophomore year, and you see how it goes. It gives you time to train. So when you do come back by the time you're a junior, you can get those numbers up. Not only that, now it's not like it was when me and Coach L was younger, where you trying to put in that last little year, senior year. Most of these kids, they already know what they got going on about their sophomore, junior year, and some of them earlier than that, just depending on their athletic and where they're schooled at and the exposure they have. And it's just so much exposure that they can put out. But like Coach L was saying, the Magic City Showcase is unmatched, untouched when it comes to getting kids a look from college coaches, getting kids look, not only just from college coaches, but getting them understanding how to get into school at a period. So I think this is one of the best things that we put together in the last 3 years. And it's not only getting larger and bigger, but it's just getting out there even more to get kids more exposure on how to get in school, how to stay in school, and how to stay in school. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not just go to school, but stay in school. Because if you look at that have been going on the last couple of years with these athletes and what's been happening while they're in school, just having a mindset of knowing how to act as a man while you're in school takes you a long way.
And also, I think it gives, especially, over years, a way of, I don't call it indirect, but indirect, like mentorship by you all, kind of being kind of like a big brother to them. So do you all have any who are some of you all's community partners this year for it? I know the city, of course, and Council of Woods, but any other?
We have the city of Birmingham. We have Academy Sports. Like I said, we have 247 Sports. We have Rivals. We have On3. We have Hall Tech Media. We have Unlock Your Game. We have some of the hottest sports writers and things of that nature that are partnered with us to do this. And Be Grace, we don't want to leave out Be Grace. They do the marketing and stuff for us with the Magic City Showcase. Want to shout out Legion Field, most definitely, for being able to allow us the space and opportunity. Want to shout out Right Equipment for the equipment and things that they give us to be able to put this on. And we also have other partners. I want to make sure we send a shout out to all of our collegiate athletes. Our collegiate athletes, this is a weekend after they report back to school. They all report back to school Memorial Day weekend. And with them being able to come back the Saturday after probably the most strenuous day of summer camp training to come out and pour back into our youth, that's something that that I think is real big that people need to understand, because these are kids like Jason Jones from Auburn, Nietzsche Sledge from Auburn, Kool-Aid McKinstry from Alabama, Cameron Sealman from Colorado. These are places that these kids are coming from, and just being honest, they got a lot of other things going on. Yeah, for them to be able to want to pour back into their communities, hats off to those guys.
Definitely.
Okay, well, what's that website again if they want to sign up?
MagicCityShowcase.com, or they can go to the app and download Magic City Showcase app.
And the most important app, because this year, so the last 2 years, we've been putting everything in tablets and keeping our scores and all of their event results in these tablets. This year, everything will be placed in the app and it's live. So as soon as they run 40, we say John Doe runs a 40, he runs a 4.5. We're going to put that into the system, and they'll be able to pop that right up and look at their time versus having to wait until everything's loaded to the website to see their time. So that's one of the greatest things and shout out, like we said, like Coach L said, shout out to Tevin for putting all this app together and getting everything in real time this year. It's going to make it a lot fun to be able to know exactly what somebody's did right when they did it.
I could really see what you guys are doing. People call it manifesting or talking it into the universe. I can really see you guys broadcasting this thing and be live. Like really, like when you start talking about the app and all of that, be real time. So, if it happens next year, don't be surprised. But I love that app. I think the app is going to definitely be like a game changer.
It's something we've talked into, especially with Birmingham City doing a great job of being able to have coverage for all the Birmingham City games, basketball and football. Mm-hmm. This is definitely something that we've said something about being able to have it live stream, because like you said, a lot of college coaches will be in, a lot of college coaches will be having current camps at their schools. And due to that being live stream for their analysts and different personnel to be able to view, this will definitely help them with recruiting.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Well, fellas, thanks for coming on today. I was going to keep on saying that this is a free Combine Showcase event. If you're an athlete watching this watching this interview, please go to the website. You're going to see it. And what's the website again?
MagicCityShowcase.com.
Yeah.
Or if you're a parent, because a lot of times athletes might not watch what we're putting out. Mm-hmm. So the parents need to make sure that they're letting their kids know, hey, you need to be at this because this is your time to shine.
Yeah. Well, fellas, thanks for coming on today. Thank you all for watching. Please check out what'shappenedbirmingham.com for more interviews. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out the audio version of this on Apple Podcasts. Thank you all again and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.